Fans of Ghost of Yotei are claiming Game of the Year GOTY since GTA 6 is delayed. With the highly anticipated Grand Theft Auto 6 pushed back yet again, the vacuum in this year's gaming calendar has opened the door for unexpected contenders to rise to the top. Among them, Ghost of Yotei, an indie sleeper hit rooted in rich folklore and evocative world-building, has captured the imagination of a growing fanbase. This passionate community isn't just enjoying the experience, it's loudly proclaiming that their beloved title deserves the coveted Game of the Year crown, and the rest of the industry is starting to take notice. The enthusiasm stems not only from the delay of GTA 6, but from the unique qualities Ghost of Yotei offers. Set in a mystical, snow-shrouded region inspired by Hokkaido's Mount Yotei, the game intertwines traditional Japanese myth with supernatural survival mechanics. Players don the role of a lone spirit hunter unraveling ancient secrets while contending with both human foes and otherworldly entities. This fresh setting, paired with a gameplay loop that rewards exploration and tactful combat, has given players a rare sense of immersion and tension often absent in AAA offerings. What makes Ghost of Yotei particularly compelling is its bold approach to storytelling. Unlike the typical linear plotlines found in big-budget games, this title presents a non-linear narrative structure where player choices ripple through the environment, altering weather patterns, enemy types, and even the terrain. This dynamic interaction has sparked fervent discussion in online communities, with fans swapping experiences and theories in a manner reminiscent of early Dark Souls or Bloodborne fandoms. Such engagement shows a deep emotional investment, a critical component in any game that earns GOTY contention. From a visual standpoint, Ghost of Yotei may not boast the hyper-realistic polish of Rockstar's projects, but its art direction has been universally praised. The hand-painted textures, dynamic lighting during snowstorms, and hauntingly ethereal music all come together to create a tone that is both meditative and tense. It's a quiet brilliance that contrasts starkly with the loud bravado of something like GTA, and that difference might just be its advantage in a year where bombastic releases are in short supply. Another factor bolstering its candidacy is the grassroots marketing and community involvement. The developers behind Ghost of Yotei, a relatively small studio, have leaned into direct communication with fans, implementing frequent updates based on feedback, adding lore-rich side quests, and even allowing community artists to contribute to in-game murals. This transparency and responsiveness have fostered loyalty and a sense of ownership among players, deepening their connection to the game. Moreover, the delay of GTA 6 hasn't just disappointed fans, it's reshaped the expectations of the year's gaming milestones. Rockstar's absence leaves a gaping void, and Ghost of Yotei has proven agile enough to seize that moment. Critics initially skeptical of its GOTY buzz are now acknowledging its innovation, thematic depth, and sheer artistry. Awards committees, too, are likely to give it a closer look as the year progresses and the AAA slate remains light. The timing has certainly helped Ghost of Yotei, but its fanbase would argue that recognition is overdue regardless. Their claims of GOTY are not born solely from the misfortune of competitors, but from a genuine belief in the game's excellence. They see in it not just a brilliant game, but a symbol of what the industry can achieve when storytelling, design, and community intersect without the burden of corporate oversight. At the same time, the broader gaming landscape is shifting. Players are increasingly drawn to titles that respect their time and intelligence. Ghost of Yotei doesn't handhold, it challenges. It doesn't bombard with microtransactions, it rewards curiosity. In a world weary of monetization schemes and formulaic gameplay, such traits are no longer niche, they're necessary. Some skeptics argue that without the delay of GTA 6, Ghost of Yotei wouldn't even be in the conversation. But that argument underestimates the depth and dedication of its fanbase, who have been evangelizing the game long before any schedule changes. If anything, the absence of competition has merely allowed a spotlight to shine where it was already deserved. What's also notable is how Ghost of Yotei has transcended gaming to influence other media. Cosplayers, short film creators, and even musicians have begun creating fan content inspired by its world and themes. This cultural resonance is typically a sign that a game has moved beyond entertainment into something more impactful, something that reflects a generation's creative and emotional landscape. As year-end awards season nears, the GOTY race will no doubt grow crowded with late entries and surprises. But if Ghost of Yotei continues to build momentum, both through critical praise and fan advocacy, its status as a frontrunner will be difficult to deny. It may not have the financial backing of Rockstar, but it has something equally potent: authenticity, vision, and a fiercely devoted community. In conclusion, the delay of GTA 6 may have been a disappointment to many, but it also created an unexpected opportunity for a smaller game to take center stage. Ghost of Yotei, with its rich lore, innovative mechanics, and dedicated fanbase, has seized that opportunity with conviction. Whether it ultimately wins Game of the Year or not, it has already claimed the hearts of many, and that alone may be the greatest victory.